Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Arden Street Oval. This is the round 3 match between North Melbourne and Geelong. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the Cats. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. It's 3rd against 16th, and a fast start will be important for the underdogs as they take in their captain's words. The umpire holds the footy aloft. The big men fly. Holmes gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Sherry palms it down. They're playing for keeps. Very congested in the early going. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
I got nothing yet, but thanks anyway.
Davies Uniacke. The pressure is intense. We'll have yet another stoppage. Sherry, the winner there. Sheasel, met solidly.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Sherry wins it down. Powell. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Good kick. Who's front and centre? Neil. Feeling the heat. He's drawn a crowd. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Holmes, Edwards, Blitzarves. Let's call it a pass.
Just needs to think his way through this.
No trouble at all.
The Roos cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Cats off to a good start. Sherry with a deft tap. Powell. Sheasel only knows one way. Is anyone home? He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
He'll be eyeing off a bag today if his teammates keep putting it on a platter for him.
Back to where we started. Scores level. The big men fly. Smith cops some unwanted attention. And we will do it all again. Sherry punches it out of the ruck. Powell trying to find a path. He's run into trouble. Rinse and repeat.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
Oh, there's a bit of niggle in this one early. A couple of players already unhappy with some attention off the ball.
Atkins, Holmes, terrific tackle. Didn't take the first option and he's been penalised.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Stewart is there to thwart that play. He's generally a good kick. Simpkin spoils. Dangerfield. He doesn't waste many. Edwards fighting hard. Atkins. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. They've opened them up here. That's a useful ball. Sherry in some space on the wing. Bangs it long. Simpkin has a vice-like grip. He will surely make this count.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Looking for a quick transition.
O'Sullivan can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? It's off hands.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Edwards showing his skills. Smith.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Sherry,
the winner there.
Sheasel doing the grunt work. Who was he aiming for?
Logue doing what he does best.
Daniel. Blitzars with the big fist. Edwards. Mannar. Drives it inside the forward 50. Cameron. It's a desperate tackle.
They're tackling with great intent.
Sherry slaps it out.
McKercher, you have to be tough to play this game. It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Edwards wins the tap. Bruin, he's gone. Sherry.
McKercher attracted a crowd. Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Good ruck work. Parker. Sheasel. It's a tough game.
No leniency from the umpire there.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
That's skillful. Comben heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Simpkin presents in space. Takes the short option. Harvey, and they're away. Larkey, working hard and presenting well.
McKercher normally delivers.
Neal wins it back. Great mark. Searching kick. Dempsey got to the right position and hung on. Neal, he's been busy so far. He's off. Tidy ball. Cameron drops into the hole and marks. Golden opportunity here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
McKercher heads wide with the kick in. That's well played. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Cameron trying to bring the Crummers into play. Comben. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Who can get the clearance? Sheasel. Parker running in support. We've got another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Powell is calm in a crisis.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Sherry palms it down. Powell, Bruin couldn't get a disposal.
That's commitment to the cause.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Holmes throws it on the boot. Nemi went bang. Larkey in the centre square. The defenders will be nervous. Guthrie clears the area. Zerha, solid tackle. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Edwards wins it. Atkins. Holmes. He'll work all day.
Great anticipation. It's a deep kick.
Darling steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous.
Sherry smashes it out of there.
Well-weighted kick.
O'Connor.
They are hunting the ball carrier. Time to turn on the Jets.
Nemi.
The fans will be happy to see this.
The umpire says he had no prior. Edwards gets his hand to it. Holmes. He's wrapped up.
Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Edwards with a deft tap. Atkins. Dangerfield. He's besieged. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Sherry wins the tap. Constanti. Davies-Uniacke. They're moving the footy quickly. Good thinking and good execution too. Zerha. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Powell dishes it off. Constanti, you can see their confidence growing. Can he be the fire starter? Logue, it's a hot footy.
When one tackle just won't do.
The umpire will have it. Sherry wins the hit out. Davies-Uniacke. Nemi making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Larkey runs onto it and can drive them into attack. The Roos having a great patch. Darling, they've worked it well. Golden opportunity here.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
The Cats are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Cats really need to respond now. The big men fly. Powell, Constanti, Dangerfield runs onto it. He's lost possession. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Not his finest moment. Chips to halfback. The Roos are out of trouble. The Cats have denied them the corridor. Powell, he's so good in close. Simpkin, well played. Slick hands. Harvey, Powell, in the right spot.
You asked for it, you got it. No way through there, and they'll reset.
Sherry wins it. Davies-Uniacke on the same page as his ruck. Constanti, De Koning is a rock in defence. Clever kick. Guthrie on a lead. They desperately need a goal. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? Comben tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Cats have to stay calm and composed and find a way to hang in there and not let this get completely away from them.
Sherry wins it. Davies-Uniacke squeezes the kick.
Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
McKercher with the footy. Daniel works hard to present. Sizes up what's ahead. McKercher makes position. The Roos with a fast start, but plenty of work still to do. It's quarter time.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Cats just need to take the game on a bit more. They seemed a little hesitant in the first quarter. They're right in the game, but a bit more aggression with the footy could go a long way. They'll also look to increase their pressure on the ball carrier.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Sherry has got on top. Davies-Uniacke. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Sherry has had his measure today. Sheasel, Powell, Stevens, by hand, navigated the traffic. Simpkin met solidly. Will have another ball up.
The Roos look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Sherry, the winner there. Sheasel in his natural habitat. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He's normally better than that. The Cats might be about to start something. Dangerfield has found some space. Neal working hard and being rewarded. He's generally a good kick. Humphreys can keep it moving. Takes the logical option. He's caught.
It's not a fair fight.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Edwards looking for territory. Bruin, Atkins, Blitzarves. The Cats should score here. He's hit up the lead. Can he impose himself on the match? They've got it deep. That's great play.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
Snap around the body. It's there.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The big men fly. Davies Uniacke. Powell couldn't burst through. They've put themselves under pressure. Logue saves the day again. And they're away. Larkey. That's good work rate. Powell. Dangerous to leave on his own. Lays it off. Logue. He's run into trouble. They've bottled it up. Sherry with a deft tap. Sheasel. Constanti. Stevens with time. Sherry. Good build-up. Parker. Who was he aiming for? Neame with another spoil. O'Sullivan. Stewart. He's set upon. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Sherry.
It's a masterclass in ruck work. Neither side able to clear the footy.
Sherry, the winner there. McKercher is always dangerous inside 50. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Roos have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Edwards slaps it out. Holmes, he might have thought about hand passing. Parker, Simpkin absorbs the pressure. Larkey, he ran into a brick wall. Dempsey with the intercept mark. Good-looking kick. Parker got a fist in. Clark was committed to the contest. Holmes, here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Couldn't possibly miss. Oh, wow, there you go. He's hit the post.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Daniel to bring it in.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Sizes up what's ahead. It's a dreadful mistake. They've got them on the overlap. Close. That one was always his.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
This will be a close thing. It's good.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Sherry
Continues to have his way.
Parker. McKercher. Who's at home? Time for the Crummers to go to work. Humphreys.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Bruin, Dangerfield, just shoveled it out. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Harvey swoops. Great play. Good disciplined defence. O'Sullivan, Simpkin leads his opponent. Dersma, that's a big play.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
The Roos with a steadying goal. Sherry is teaching him a lesson. Davies Uniacke. Larkey with a chance to run. Simpkin. Stewart showing why he's such a good defender. O'Connor has charged into space. Myers marks on centre wing. Smith. Strong grab. Can they turn back the tide? Comben. That has to hurt. Cameron.
He couldn't miss this, could he? He hasn't, but he's lucky he wasn't any further out.
Neither side able to string goals together. Sherry, the winner there. Powell, O'Connor accepted the invitation. Davies Uniacke, Simpkin scrounges a kick. Bouncing ball. O'Connor runs onto it. Lace out. Great footy. The Cats have been caught napping. Golden opportunity here.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Roos have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing.
Sherry has been dominant in the ruck. Powell, Sheasel, Davies-Uniacke. That's skillful. Lucky, an ever-present threat. The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Roos having a good patch. Sherry,
He's worth his weight in gold.
O'Connor,
Runs onto it.
Dangerfield, Atkins, he's lost it. Edwards, Comben,
Is proving hard to pass. Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
McKercher to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. Lowers the eyes. The Roos having a great patch. Parker with a chance to relieve the pressure. Stevens presents in space. Doesn't often waste it.
Neeme doing what he does best.
Larkey. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Sherry,
The winner there.
Parker competing fiercely. Stevens going for territory. Punched away. Clean pickup. De Koning. The Cats
Have been out of sorts. That's well played.
searching kick.
Stewart pushes into space and receives the footy. What's he got on offer?
The Roos guarding the corridor.
Drops the football.
On centre wing. Myers gathers. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Neal has a paddock in front of him. Delivers it inside 50. Cameron. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Back into play. Good work rate. The Roos are playing some great footy. Parker.
When one tackle just won't do.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sherry is giving him a bath.
Wardlaw. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Sherry
Could do this with his eyes closed.
Parker.
Attracted a crowd.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Cats don't look threatening when they bomb the contests, and the opposition's happy for them to keep doing it. So a more patient approach is required.
Davies-Uniacke. Simpkin. They've given it back.
One of the few that no one will argue.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Parker out of the congestion. Atkins
Intercepts.
probing ball. Can't take it. Blitzarves is cool under pressure. Cameron.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
Manor. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Same old, same old.
Davies-Uniacke. Simpkin. Terrific grab there. Kicks inside the forward 50. Larkey fumbles it. De Koning. A chance to clear now. Good thinking and good execution too. The Cats.
Might be about to start something.
He's hit up the lead. Can they find a late goal? Daniel. Clever kick. Manor wins it back. Great mark.
Tidy ball.
Davies-Uniacke leading from the front.
Gladmires.
That's a bit of a waste. Knew the tackle was coming.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Sherry.
This is getting monotonous.
Davies-Uniacke. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick in.
O'Sullivan can keep it moving. Clark has found some space. The Roos have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Roos were excellent in the first half, but now the true test comes. Can they maintain the rage? They're going to need to, because even a slight drop-off in intensity could prove very costly. So far, so good, though, and the upset is a huge chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Big clearance to win here. Davies-Uniacke. Sheasel drives it inside the forward 50. Who's front and centre? De Koning. Spills out in the tackle. Larkey. Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Looking for a quick transition.
O'Sullivan in the clear. Provides some run. Good looking kick. They're moving the footy well here. Taking time to assess the options. Clark works hard to present. O'Connor on a lead. Stewart in some space on the wing. Dempsey makes position.
What's he got on offer?
This will be their first entry for a while.
Can't keep hold of it.
Harvey.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Thought his way through it. Cameron. That's good work rate. They need a mark. Stewart fumbled it like a cake of soap. The Roos have won it back.
Gladmires.
Broon. This should end in a shot at goal. Comben.
They must be sick of the sight of that.
Smith. It's there!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
One kick game again.
Sherry has rucked tirelessly. Parker. Sheasel can send them into attack. Can he hit a target? Duursma marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away and they're 6 points richer.
They'll have to tighten up on him. He doesn't need much space to make you pay.
The Roos with a bit of breathing space now.
Edwards punches it out of the ruck. Holmes. Smith. Can he impose himself on the match? Honours the lead. They've picked their way through. Blitzars has it within range.
Kicking at his first.
He's completely shanked it. He gets a point for it, but I'm not sure he deserves one.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Daniel with the footy. Logue with a chance to run. Taking time to assess the options. Sherry working hard and presenting well. Myers went bang.
Scrounges a kick.
Logue making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
They're tackling with great intent.
Punch clear. They've got good chemistry, those two. Wardlaw, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He'll be sore in the morning. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Edwards palms it down.
Like Batman and Robin.
Anyone's ball. Parker wins it back. He's caught.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Cats have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
Edwards gets his hand to it. Clark,
sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Sherry, Wardlaw, Duursma read it well and claims the mark.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Dersma has 2 today. Make it 3.
If they can continue to move the ball like that, they'll be hard to stop.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Sherry.
It's a masterclass in ruck work. Holmes.
Pink picks it off. That's poor kicking. They've opened them up here. His field kicking is normally first rate. Wardlaw. Logue. This is promising.
Bladmeyers.
Dangerous to leave on his own. Good penetration on the kick. Sheasel gets to the front spot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He makes no mistake.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Roos have had a great patch. Edwards.
A rare win.
Atkins. Look at him go. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. They can smell victory. Larkey snares the loose ball.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Edwards
Runs onto it.
Stewart. Logue
Is racking up spoils.
Dempsey. Cameron is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Surely this time he'll kick a goal. Oh, maybe it's just not going to happen today.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Daniel tasked with the kick in. Logue presents in space. Waiting for someone to come at him. That's well played. Slowing it down. The Cats are chasing tail. Bowes. Holmes. They desperately need this.
He's miscued that one.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
Well-weighted kick.
Comben with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're playing with purpose and poise. O'Sullivan has charged into space. The Cats forcing them out wide.
Spent what he didn't have.
That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. The umpire says he had no prior. Edwards.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Blitzarves. Good kick. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Dangerfield with the big fist. Powell.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Edwards with the tap. Wardlaw
Is there.
hasn't seen a lot of it. The Roos having a great patch. This ought to end in a goal.
What's he got on offer?
They're looking good.
Bladmeyers.
Had some assistance. Larkey runs onto it. He's put it through.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. The 2 big men do battle. O'Connor met solidly, kicks to space, loose ball on centre wing. They've put themselves under pressure. You can see their confidence growing. Daniel. Neal is there in defence. Normally delivers. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They need a spark. Logue just shoveled it out. Parker throws it on the boot. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? O'Sullivan.
Not on my watch, he says.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Sherry.
Just for something different.
Wardlaw. They've given it back. Harvey makes good contact. Squeezes the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Blasts away. De Koning takes an excellent grab. That's a useful ball. Guthrie pushes into space and receives the footy. Taking time to assess the options. Good thinking and good execution too. Ignoring the corridor for now. Atkins. The Cats have been out of sorts. Daniel spoils. Neal has eyes only for the footy. Dempsey displaying great endeavour. They desperately need a goal. That's poor play. Wardlaw. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off.
It's eluded him.
Pink wins it back. Parker.
He looked to have been taken high, and the umpire thought so too.
The Cats are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Manor.
He might be the one to lift them. He might be the one.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Cats are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Holmes. They're going hammer and tong. Edwards. Blitzarves. Wins a hard ball. Wardlaw gets to it first. Larkey.
I've liked his game today.
In no man's land. Desperate defence.
They've got enough time for one more here.
Edwards with a deft tap. Atkins. Guthrie. Gets the kick away. Blitzarves in the centre square.
What's he got on offer?
Doesn't often waste it. This is good ball movement. He's having a dirty day. Bowes can keep it moving. Dangerfield works hard to present. 3/4 done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Cats have the job ahead of them. They're going to need to get on top in clearances and contest the ball if they're to have any chance. There's not much to suggest they can pinch this, but football throws up some strange things sometimes.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Sherry,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Powell, Sheasel, Dangerfield, accepted the invitation. Bruin comes free in the tackle. Tidy ball. Larkey working hard and being rewarded. Guthrie showing why he's such a good defender. Dempsey, strong grab. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cameron marks again. His contested marking is superb.
Got to kick this one to give them some hope.
He's going for goal. It's not good off the boot. In fact, it's slammed into the behind post.
McKercher heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Zerha is hard to beat one-on-one. Got a little time here. Larkey. Slowing it down. What a game he's having. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. They've got them on the overlap. Good disciplined defence. Harvey, can he find a teammate? Atkins, desperate to win it back. Hurried kick goes very wide.
He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
McKercher. No one can mark. Stewart, stripped of the footy. Solid tackle, navigated the traffic, closed him down. He's kicked it the wrong way.
He's completely miscued that.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Neal tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Dangerfield. That's good work rate. He might have thought about the corridor. Stewart in some space on the wing. The Cats haven't thrown the towel in. Dempsey working hard and presenting well. Myers has a vice-like grip. Close, gets to the front spot and can line them up.
To give them a glimmer of hope.
That won't score. It's a disappointing result. Lowers the eyes. Stevens, all on his own. Sizes up what's ahead. Larkey has found some space. Waiting for someone to come at him. Stevens wins the contest hands down. In no hurry here. A chance to clear now.
The Roos moving the ball well. McKercher
In the clear. Taking time to assess the options. Larkey. This is a big opportunity. Wanting to get on with the job. He's had little impact so far. They've opened them up here.
not wanting to bomb to a contest.
Harvey with a chance to run. They're playing with purpose and poise. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. The Cats are out of trouble. Stewart, it's a hot footy.
The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
He bit off more than he could chew there. He's 3 from 3. Can he maintain a perfect record?
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
You get the feeling they've done enough now.
They might as well not have a ruck.
Powell out of the congestion.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Neil appreciates that delivery.
He'll expect to convert this.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
The goal there would have made it interesting.
McKercher tasked with the kick in. Daniel presents in space. Got a little time here. McKercher with a chance to relieve the pressure. Probing ball. He's hit up the lead. Well played. Larkey. What's he got on offer? Gets his kick despite the heat. Myers saw that coming.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
The Roos are giving them nothing. Edwards,
A rare win.
got to get rid of it.
Neeme.
Terrific forward pressure. Edwards, you can't question his commitment. Blitzarves, Holmes, dishes it off. O'Connor, not a lot of positives today.
Neeme. The fans will be happy to see this.
Great tackling technique there. Edwards gets his hand to it. O'Connor, will the umpire pluck a free kick?
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Sherry,
Continues to have his way.
Parker, Sheasel,
He sends them inside for the 4th time.
Guthrie, and they're out of trouble. Honours the lead. Good handball. Stewart,
Can run and carry.
what can they muster from the back half? Manor has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. Dangerfield, punched away. Harvey,
Big tackle laid.
Sheasel,
Is racking up contested possessions.
McKercher on a lead. Stewart,
Is proving a massive thorn in their side.
that's well played. Comben,
Is proving hard to pass.
Daniel thought his way through it. Can they work this ball out of defence?
Gives away a free and the moment passes.
Searching kick. Daniel has charged into space. In no hurry here. Good work rate. The Roos are playing some great footy. Sherry, O'Sullivan,
In the clear on centre wing.
Daniel. Neil making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Broon, De Koning, Guthrie. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Manor gets to the front spot. Neil, he's taken a beauty. Myers, Dempsey.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
An even 3 goals between the sides. Sherry is giving him a bath. Powell, turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Holmes,
They continue to be careless with the ball.
the Cats forcing them out wide. McKercher, dangerous to leave on his own. Stevens goes long. Zerha has it within range. The Roos look well drilled. They've got a problem now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
They've done this very comfortably. Sherry has been dominant in the ruck. Smith. Manor outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. The defence has fallen down. Neal is in a better position.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He converts and narrows the margin.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Edwards.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Holmes. Blitzarves. He's struggled to make an impact to this point.
Neemy, when one tackle just won't do.
None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Sherry with a deft tap. He's stopped in his tracks. He's normally good on his non-preferred.
There can be no complaints about that free kick. Tidy ball.
Edwards
On centre wing is marked.
Dempsey has got off the chain. They've got them on the overlap. Cameron has a way of drawing the footy.
The Cats with a late chance.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
The Roos shore up their spot in the top four, and they are a bona fide premiership contender. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Cats are getting closer to their next win. They've got to tidy up their disposal and decision-making, though. It's letting down the great effort that they're bringing. There were some good signs today among the frustrations, and they may very well have beaten a few teams. It's not all doom and gloom by any means.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.
You